There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So NC State's offense... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
And the punt. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cross. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout this?
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The snap sets up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just... They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Keeps it on the draw. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Wide open downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, and watch out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Noles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, they Would you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Balkinson.
This tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the...
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. They take the lead with the 6. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was... Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they've moved out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Terrell. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Touchdown, Knowles! They move on top here in the fourth.
Yeah, a nice job.
The Seminoles have it back. Get that offensive spear flaming. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Creates a little space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like they're...